Hey, what's up? Good morning, everybody. We got to give a congrats to my channel. We just hit 400 subscribers. So that y'all can see, I'm not lying. Right there. Right there. 400 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we hit it there yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I don't really keep mine on that, like, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I check it once in a while. I told you it's going to go up. I'm not lying to you. It's going to go up. And that's in 4.5 months. Already 400 subscribers. And only 4.5 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you look at it, it's like 100 subscribers a month I'm getting. If you really look at it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's good, man. That's good. Okay, that shit just started flicking just now. Like, what the hell's going on here? It started going like this, like flicking. I should better not start acting up, because I will change that shit. I got my other motherboard now. I'll take that shit apart, take that motherboard and put it here, and then fucking run this shit. Look, I don't got no time for no flickering or anything. Like, I put a higher power supply because I thought it was lack of power, and it's still flicking. So I don't know what the hell is doing that. But believe me, when I build a new computer, we're not gonna go through all that shit. I'm gonna build me some fucking. I don't care if I have to spend $10,000 on that computer for it to run the right way. You know what I'm saying? And for this set here, that has nothing to do with 9 over there. That's being used for mining and other things. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this to run my Instagram, run my Facebook, run everything. I run social media on this platform on this computer here. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's here for. It's for YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's for all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that shit keeps flicking. I'm gonna fucking build another computer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no time for this fucking bullshit. So anyway, this is the fight reminders. I thought I had 10 fights, but I had 9. I recounted all over again with 9. There's one fight that's missing that when I'm looking at the list, I don't know. Maybe they took the fight out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So for now, we're going to do 9. You know what I'm saying? Okay? I'm going to tell you who I picked. And we go from there. Okay. That shit was going to make me cough. Okay. All right, my first fight, Joshua Franco versus Andrew Maloney. I took Franco to win the fight again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Franco just has his number. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I believe. He has his number. But if Maloney wins, I will congratulate the shit out of him. Understand that? You know what I'm saying? You know, Joshua is not an easy person to beat. But as you've seen, everybody else that got in front of him, he ran right through them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know. It's not an easy fight, you know what I'm saying? But I give Maloney a chance to win. I don't give him a puncher's chance. I give him a chance to win. You know what I'm saying? Which makes the fight a lot more better, if you really look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm taking Franco to win the fight. Okay, now, the next fight is his brother, Jason Maloney versus Joshua Greer. I took Jason Maloney. On this one, I believe there's going to be a stoppage in this fight. By stoppage. Okay, the next fight is Carlo Banderas versus Fidel. I took Carlos Banderas. Does anybody know he had he lost? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's trying to come back from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they got to keep him winning. So they're not going to put a hard fight in front of him right now. Understand that? Remember, he's only doing 6-round fights. 6-round fights right now. Still a prospect. That's the reality check about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know. They're gonna start keeping him winning and keep building him up, like, you know, build up his confidence, you know. So I'm taking Carlos by in this fight. I could see a knockout on this fight or a stoppage. If he hits Fidel clean, he does have crack. If anybody know him, he does have crack. He hits you clean, you will get hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making that shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, our next fight, John Casimiro versus Guillermo. You know what I'm saying? People over there making fun of Ringo, saying that Ringo's little Ringo. I'm sorry, but Ringo looks bigger than John for what I seen when he did the face-off. I'm sorry, y'all making up shit as y'all going, aren't y'all? I'm saying the smaller fighter here is John. You look at the face-off, bro. When they do the weight and look at it again, they're not gonna have no shoes or nothing. We're gonna actually see who's taller than who and who's bigger. Understand that. Remember, you could be bigger this way. You could be bigger this way. Understand that. But the actuality, if you're taller, you're actually bigger. And that's fact. Like the people's gonna come in here lying. They're gonna say he's bigger than him. No, he's not. If he's taller, he's bigger. Understand that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Height is what makes the person bigger or smaller anyway. People overlook that. They go by weight. They go by weight. And they say they're bigger. No, it's by height. It's when they're bigger. You understand that? So anyway, let's get off of that. I know your Casimiro people gonna come in here, type that fly shit. I'm deleting that shit anyway. So you could come. You're gonna give me views, and then when you put that stupid ass comment, I'm gonna delete that shit. Stupid comments ain't allowed in his channel. Realize that. Yeah, losers. So you're gonna lose your battle as soon as you're coming in. Like what I'm saying. There's one thing I do is scrape the shit out of people when they come in here. I'm saying, so doesn't matter what fighter you pick, you're gonna get scraped. Like what I'm saying. Understand that. Okay. On my next fight now, Antonio Russell versus Emmanuel Rodriguez. I believe this is going to be one of the top fights tomorrow. I believe this is going to be one of the top fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be like a bang 'em up fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I believe in this fight, somebody's going to get stopped. It's going to get stopped. The percentage is really high of somebody getting stopped in this fight. You know what I'm saying? So I took Antonio Russell to stop Emmanuel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. The next fight, Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Machina. I took Virgil Ortiz by stoppage. Robert Gutierrez versus Renee. I took Robert to win the fight. Felix Alvarado versus Eric Lopez. I took Felix to win the fight. Joshua Boazzi versus Ricards. I'm taking this fight by knockout, by stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Late, like around 5th, 6th, 7th round, around there. After he finished wearing him out with his power, then he's going to take him out of there. You know what I'm saying? But if it goes to a decision, it goes to a decision. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, remember, when I'm picking these rounds and picking where they're gonna get stopped and everything, they don't hit all the time. Like, I'm not that good yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? It flicked again. It fucking flicked again. I don't know what the fuck is doing that. Maybe it's the way I got the... I'm gonna have to check the plugs for the video card. Check the plugs. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, those are my fights for tomorrow. Now the 10th fight, I gotta look for that. I gotta look for it. I'm gonna check my other video, and then I'm gonna see what fight I'm missing out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I know where it came from. The Savannah, the Savannah fight. But the Savannah fight's next week. Okay, now I know. Now it's 9. You know what I'm saying? I deal with so many people. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many boxing channels that has 9 fight predictions in one day. This is the only channel that does it. 32. I did 32. Now I'm doing 9. I do 8, 11. I do 15 fights in one day. Like, I do it like that in big chunks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, remember, I'm trying to do over 1,000 fight predictions in 1 year. Over 1,000 fight predictions in 1 year. That's what I'm trying to target. That's why I do big. On this one, it was up to almost 30. On this card tomorrow is almost up to 30 fights. But most of those fights ain't gonna go through. Most of those fights ain't gonna go through. Like, I did the 32 and 12 fights didn't. And let me see. 11 fights no, 13 fights didn't happen out of that. It ended up with 19 fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to see to get canceled, fights get canceled and stuff like that. And plus, that's through different venues. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not only one venue that has the 9 fights. It's scattered in different venues that they're going to have tomorrow. Right, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, everything is good. We gotta, everything is good. Like, you know what I'm saying? The mining, I got the mining. I just turned it back on now. Because I turned off the computer. The computer has been running for a week non-stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to give it rest. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a server board. It's supposed to be turned on, but it's really for video games. Like that motherboard I got there. So it flickered again. It flickered again. It flickered on that one. Like I was saying, I think it's the plugs. I'm gonna have to check them, make sure they do. So anyway, so if you like the video, put a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, put a thumbs down. And thanks for coming into my channel anyway with the thumbs down. You still help me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe.